All right, Candle Range Theory Trader back with the watch list follow-up video. So as you can see here, I posted 2 days ago the watch list for this week. And when we're trading the weekly range, let's remember that price needs to display the price action we want to see by Wednesday, New York session at the latest. If it does not do that, it's null and void. So I'm going to take a look at the weekly chart and then a daily chart of these pairs to see which ones paid out, which didn't. These are not predictions. These are just anticipations. Just because you mark out a bias and have one for the week doesn't mean the pair is just going to do it because you drew some lines on the chart. Price is going to go where the orders are, period, point blank. So let's take a look though. Okay, so the first one I had dollar yen long. Let's look at the chart. Okay, so I had candle 1, candle 2, so I was expecting price to go up for candle 3. So did that happen on the daily? Here are these drawings. Yes, it did. Okay, and unfortunately, though, I did not take this trade because there was news. I got to get away from being so scared of news because as we can see, price clearly did not care. Kept right on going. It is up, as the making of this video, 119 pips from weekly open. So if I go back to the weekly chart here, candle 1, candle 2, and then candle 3 right there. So yeah, that would have been a great trade. Sorry, I hate I missed it, but I was trading something else, unfortunately, which I anyway get to later. All right, so we'll get out of that. Next up was euro yen. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Candle 1, candle 2. So I had a long bias. I don't like how far candle 2 closed from the bottom of the range, but it is what it is. Did euro yen go up? Let me go down to the daily. Short answer is yes, though you see it is going up, but let's take a look at the daily chart. Okay, so it did go up. It is giving me, though, a opposite. Like, this could be a candle 1, 2, and 3 right here, but it could be going up to the upside, too, because if it's a real candle 3 right here, I would like to see more action to the downside. I didn't take this trade either, though. But, yeah, the first day, though, it did give... I think Monday would have been a good exit day in and of itself because looks like it went up over 100 pips. Yeah, 116 pips. That would have been great. Okay, so but that's that. So euro yen was good for a long, at least on Monday. So that was good. All right, so we'll get out of that. Next up was Aussie CAD, which I had a long bias on, but I was flexible enough to go short too if it broke the prior week high and closed inside. So this is just a simple continuation trade where this candle, weekly candle, closes above the last one. So you have a long bias on it. So for now, Aussie CAD is going long. That was a good one. This could have been a candle 1, 2. This could be candle 3 right here, like this. Like that. So this is trending pretty nicely. So at the moment, at least from this weekly open price, if we got in around the weekly open, we would have been up around 65 pips or so. And even the daily open of today, I think it's up about 30 some pips. Yeah, about 37 pips. So it's doing real well. So far so good. So we'll get rid of that. Next up was New Zealand CAD for a long bias. So let's take a look at that on the daily. Well, let's look at the weekly. So it closed all the way up here. So I mean, just real strong close. We're looking for continuation. And right now, not so much. So it did have an up day on Monday, but this is like a regular candle range 1, 2, 3 to the downside. So with this strong close outside the range, I'm wary of that. So while it can continue, this could be the low of the week. I just don't know, and I'm not trading it, so it is what it is. But you know, Monday did give some upside price action, so there you go. Monday just was a good day for these so far. So next up we had pound CAD. This was a candle 1, candle 2, which broke out. So we're just expecting a continuation because it broke out and way above candle 1. Let's see, and that was pound CAD. Here's that one right here. So it could be, this looks real interesting. I would take this. If I wasn't already in another trade, I would probably take this. And here's why. Let me get rid of this. When you can see a CRT on the daily that matches your weekly bias, it can yield some good results. So I would wait till the day closes. But this could be candle 1, candle 2, right here. And then I'll expect candle 3. If candle 2 can close inside this range, and today can close inside this range for Thursday, I would look for an upward move Thursday through Friday. So we'll see what happens. It looks like there could be some news coming up. Is this? Oh no, that's next week. Never mind. Okay, so but yeah, that looks great. It could be a work in progress. I think this could be the low of the week right there. So we'll see what happens on that one. So work in progress. We don't know just yet. But let's drop down to the 1 hour, see if there's any fair value gaps or sweeps or anything like that. Yeah, there's the first fair value gap. Yeah, I would. Yeah, if I wasn't in the trade, I would take this definitely. That looks good to me. Okay, but let's keep going. Okay, so next up we had EuroCAD for long. Okay, so just a candle 1, candle 2, which swept it and closed all the way up there. Might be the same as GCAD, but let's see. Let me go to the daily. Yeah, this one I don't see much, I'm going to be honest with you, because it's not showing me that clean CRT pattern. This still could be a valid low of the week, but just, I don't know. So we'll see. Next, Euro dollar short. So we had candle 1, candle 2, poked above, closed inside, closed right at the range high. That's what I like to see. So did it work out? Yes, it did. Right. So this was Monday, which opened right here. Monday opened on a gap down and closed up here. Tuesday created the high of the week. So you could have got in on Tuesday open, and it did drop. So far, it's dropped about 71 pips. I had an entry on here earlier, but I opted for something else. So let me get rid of that. But it did drop Tuesday onward. Sometimes when Monday has that trap day, the rest of the week can be real ugly. So for anyone who trades against the trend, at least. So yeah, that was that. And then the only other two were Pound New Zealand and Euro New Zealand for a short. So I'll just stay on the chart and go through those real quick. Pound New Zealand I didn't take, but it did look great. This was it just would have been a continuation like that. Fair value gap on the weekly doesn't hurt either, but I typically don't really use that as a guide. But it's not, it's already Wednesday. It's starting to retrace. I like to see a stronger move to the downside, but it is what it is. But again, this would have been just a continuation from last week going down, because this candle 3 closed below this candle 2. So if you want to look at that as a candle 4, that's fine too. Let's go down to the daily and just see what our entry would have been. Okay, so we did get a good continuation or candle range theory price action here. Candle 1 on Friday, candle 2 Monday, candle 3 Tuesday on the daily. And getting in around the weekly open, that would have yielded 100 all the way to the low, about 128 pips. But as you can see now, it's coming back. So it might reverse. I don't know, but we'll see. And get rid of those. And then the trade I opted for was this one. This is the trade I'm in now. So this was just a straight up continuation. This isn't like a CRT. This was just a close below the prior week. So I had a short bias on it. So if we go down to the daily, as we can see here, price just opened, went straight down. We have a CRT pattern on the daily as well, like that. I mean, I just look for CRTs anywhere I can find them in line with my bias, But the only thing I'm wary about is that I'm hoping this doesn't form a legit low of the week, and then you could have a 1, 2, and then a 3 to the upside going against me. So we'll see what happens on this one. If this doesn't work out, then I'll probably just go over to New Zealand CAD and take that for a long, depending on how the day closes. But price is way below the weekly open. I do like seeing that. But just being real careful here because of the fact that, again, this could be making a low of the week and it could retrace. So we'll see. But yeah, overall though, kind of a slow week, but decent calls on them. So we'll see what happens. But I appreciate your time and attention. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.